Okay, heyo everybody, I'm Braxton Wise of Third Coffee Studio. There we go. Today we're just gonna do some concept sketches. Get some stuff, some designs that I had ideas for in at least the first phase. Let's see. Grab my notes. Let's open up the calendar. Okay, that was one. Let's see, we have that other idea comes from another thing that I have like a sort of a reference for. Hold on, I had the folder up already. Where are you? No. Let's see, crud. No, I bet it's in the reference folder. Yes. There we go. Got it. Okay. Whew. We saved the day. Got a little thing here. That's what I was looking for. I have completely plowed through 3 coffees today. No, wait, was I in second coffee before I went to mow the lawn? Yeah, I don't think I've had third coffee yet. Just waiting for my tablet to start working. Laggy much? Alright. Nope. And it did not have focus. Okay, I'm really happy with this one. In fact, I kind of like it as well. I don't know if we should go with, like a simpler, more cartoony style than what I've been doing. Oh, where's my thing? These half glove things look silly. I hate them. But it does help a little bit. I wish that I didn't have to use this. It just looks weird. Hey yo, woo woo. How are you? How are you? How is the woo woo? I'm feeling good. I found a frog Discord yesterday, and I'm really happy. And everyone seems really nice. Or we're on the wrong layer. Hey Doge, welcome in. This is an idea we had yesterday. Mr. Coolish, the coolest coolish that ever coolished. Thank you. Thank you for those jank elf nuggies. It's good to see you, Tim. It is one of my favorite nuggies. It's one of the jankest that I have, actually. Okay, so yeah, so yesterday, I found a frog server, a Discord, and I've just about been living in there. I don't even pay attention to my own server now. No, I do. But it's very cool. It's very nice. Imagine, and it has like over 2,300 people. It started in May. It started just a few days ago. It's got like a couple thousand people, and there are about 1,000 online at any given time. I could. That's what. Okay, so that's what happened, because Oshug, who's a viewer, a Heimdall viewer, was in this server, and he didn't have any. They have an art channel, and because there's a lot of frog art, and he didn't have any of his own art to post, so he just posted an artist instead, and that was me. He posted me as his contribution to the art channel. And so then that's when Soup Bob, I don't remember what their Twitch name is, but that's when Soup Bob followed the link from the frog server to here, and then really loved the channel and loved the frog, and that, to be fair, that is a beautiful frog. Not this one, the other one. And it's a very good looking frog. You see? It's frogly in all the frogly ways. Very handsome frog. So I realized, and he's like, I followed you from the server, the frog server. I'm like, what? There's a frog server? So he followed my Discord, and then went in there. I followed through his link, through his frog tag. It's a very tangled web. Back to the server, and I joined it. Working on your own art? Cool. Oh, you're doing a new episode, right? Is that the same thing you were writing yesterday? Excuse me. Wow, I am so dry. I'm gonna have to chug water all day. Anyway, and my mic sounds really loud right now. Oh, okay. So anyway, this is what we were doing yesterday, and it's done as far as what I'm gonna do on stream with it. I'm gonna turn this into a design. We'll put this on a coffee mug, I think, and at least a t-shirt. I can't think of any other thing that it would work with. The thing is, when you offer like a POD, a print-on-demand product, you can't just have it so they pick the image and then pick from like a catalog of things. You have to design it to fit that item. I mean, would this fit on a cell phone case? I don't know. That would be kind of a random placement, right? So that means I have to manually set that up. So I have to figure out what products I think would sell with this on it, and then design it for each of those products to make sure it fits on them. Like I might make a variation of this one to fit on a cell phone. Ooh, placemats I think would be very cool. See, things like that. T-shirts, I have to position it and make sure it's going to fit on the shirt the right way, and maybe make a different version. This is at least going to be a coffee mug. But anyway, that's what we're doing right now. We're concepting for other stuff that we're going to add to our, going to add to the merch store. We'll have a thing at eBay. I really like how this turned out, like first try. What I was wondering though, maybe before you guys got here, you might have been here while I was talking about it, is I want to kind of figure out if I want to go cartoony like this, or if we want to do something a little more painterly. Like, do we want to go kind of comic style? Or what? And we'll make this a little more solid. So you start cutting into it. Uh-oh, some kind of weirdness. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. And that's what we're working on right now. We're doing a lot of this, and there'll be more of this in the future. And yeah, I could post my work. That's what I'm thinking of doing, is posting my work in there. Trying not to be spammy, because I also want to contribute to stuff. I'm not there to self-promote. It's just because I will be there no matter what. Even if they have like no self-promotion rule or something, I don't care. I'm not there for that. I'm there because it's an entire server full of thousands of people who love frogs. It's like heaven. Like, it's just pure joy. Braxton experiencing joy for the first time. Anyway, I was thinking of, putting in a thing every once in a while, and I have fixed my what is it? My profile information. When you click my name in a Discord, there's a little box. I think I've got it down to where everything shows in both my YouTube and my Twitch link. So, pure euphoria. Frog for you. I don't know. I don't know if that works. That doesn't really work, does it? Alright, here, let's... Do I want to even start rendering this today? We could do line work. I'm terrible at line work, though. Oh, we could try to do a watercolor version of him. I might Actually, I might drag out Art Rage this afternoon after stream. That's the one that has a really good watercolor look to it. I think placemats is a good idea because food, right? Although, really, who's gonna buy that? Well, look, it doesn't cost anything but effort to see. On my eBay store, I can list like 250 items a month. I'm sure I can fit in a couple of placemats. Hey, Kev Larson. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Is the music too loud? It seems like it's getting a little overpowering. There we go. Wow. Here, we should be using the other brush, the hard brush, or hard soft. Let's do a layer above for a little bit of line work. Should we use like a thing? Should we do an actual outline? I don't know. Hey Strider, how are you? Welcome in. I don't like line work. But maybe we'll get good at it eventually. I feel like that was too many strokes. Does anyone know like what good line work looks like? Can you tell me if I'm doing it right, please? Because I feel like like I'm not. If anyone's like a line art aficionado. I still don't know how to handle those feet. Well, stabilization is at like at 6. Let's try a 20. That was a little better. I don't like the way that's coming out. We could do it in 2 parts. This is maddening. How do people do this? Oof. Woof. There we go. Don't bark at the people, Braxton. Weirdly, it's feeling swimmy. What's going on that's making it feel like that? Is it like one of those sneaky Windows updates in the background? I bet you it is. Well, I hope it doesn't impede the performance too much. I want to figure out that arm. Oh, little flourish at the end. Good music. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Let's grab the other brush, go to the sketch layer. No, wrong. This does need to be on its own layer, actually. Wonder if we can fashion this into a hand. Like a rudimentary appendage. Ah, I bet you. Look at that. Hold on. I think we've got this. I have to remember we're on 50% opacity. So if we do like a couple of fingers. Uh-oh, what was that? Why did that happen? Hold on. What did it do? Sometimes it doesn't like me doing that. Like if I try to hold the quick key and then hit the button for the size pressure on the pin, it just does this weirdness where it deletes that layer, and like I don't even know what what just happened there. But that's not the first time it's done that. That's frightening. And we don't have to draw like a correct frog hand. That's the best part. You know? Huh? That's the best part. Because who knows what an anthro frog hand looks like? Well, a cartoon. Like it's not necessarily anthro. But it is, though. It is and it isn't. Which way is it gonna go? This way? Like that. Eraser. Hmm. Mm-hmm. How can I make that bigger? Maybe I have to go up and erase some of that out just to have a look. I don't have any as many questions. Hey, that is not a problem. You are free to lurk and be as quiet as you like. The intention mostly is to just give people something to have on in the background while they do their work and do other stuff. So you can even mute me, which I'm sure a lot of people do. I wouldn't listen to me for very long either. Uh-oh. What'd this thing do to my... Hold on. Something wrong with my phone. There. Did it just lose connection? No. Okay, there was some weirdness. Sorry. I just want to make sure that's working right. It's a an app that I use that connects to OBS that switches scenes by using my cell phone instead of like a... What's the one? Stream Deck? Yeah. So instead of, you know, buying a Stream Deck, I just repurposed an old cell phone. Damn it, I'm on the wrong layer. Pardon me. I wasn't able to hit mute fast enough. I don't know. This sketch looks like crap. I'm not good with line work. Yeah, this looks terrible. We're on the wrong layer. At least we're gonna get the concept down, and then I'll do maybe my normal rendering. Because I don't think I can make it passable with lines. I'm not a lines guy. Okay. I'm not that guy. Does he really need that many fingers? We could just do that. Give me a little muscle. I don't know. I think it looks... I feel like it does need another finger, right? That's what I'm thinking. My zodiac sign, I'm an Aquarius on the cusp of Pisces. Damn it. Can I go back far enough to just undo it and get back to the other one? I feel like no. Okay. Yeah. We did it. Sagittarius, okay. I used to get into it, but I don't these days. It was a long time ago. I don't remember what they all meant either. Let's go up to lines. G-Pen. What about the real G-Pen? Ah, but I like that better. God damn it. Here, just Control A. There. Blind Ghoulie, Mr. Ghoulie. Welcome in. I'm drawing a frog. To everyone's surprise. I have to push too hard. Well, I know, but I don't like that. Okay. We'll try. I'm gonna probably lean on anything else. Froggy doing the schedule. Well, Wednesdays. That's right, woo-woo. I do draw frogs now. It's a shock to my fans. Or fan. Why doesn't my hand want to do this? I don't like drawing lines. Just for the record, I kind of hate this. Okay. This looks terrible. No, I don't like that. We're going minimalist. Mr. Atomic. I'm doing okay. I found a frog server yesterday on Discord. Yes. If you click the tag, it'll have a little invite code. That's my new home. It is very neat. I'm like really happy. I'm sure I'm doing this wrong. There are probably better ways to accomplish this. This is called Clip Studio Paint, Kumar. And this is the Pro, not the EX version. EX version is more animation heavy. If you've ever used Paint Tool Sai, this is kind of like Paint Tool Sai, but better. So you can make frame by frame animation on it, or just paint software. You can do animation with this one, but with the Pro version, you only have a few seconds, like 6 seconds or something of animation. The EX version is unlimited. So if you do animation, you'd want to get the other one. It even has 3D models in here too that you can use for reference, which I have not gotten into using yet, but I think it'd be something worth like messing with. Although using things like that for reference can be difficult because they often look very mannequin-like and mechanical. but it can help if you're trying to position the body in a certain way and it's hard to imagine a certain pose. I feel like that's got to have its upsides, right? Toon Boom, I've not heard of it. That's new. I mean, new to me. I don't know if we're going to stick with the line drawing. This is a concept for now, and I'm just using the lines as a placeholder. I think I'm going to render it with, like, you know, the painterly style that I normally use. Which one am I using? Pen? Real G pen? There. And word label. Label. You use Pencil 2D. Okay, that's also one I've not heard of. What do either of you think of the stuff that you're using right now? Like pros and cons? Because I've not heard of any of them. Although I'm really happy with Clip Studio Paint. Although on some levels it kind of gets under my skin. But that's just... I don't like the way they implement certain things. Those are just my pet peeves, though. Should we do pointy toes? I have heard of Krita. I did not like it when I tried it. It didn't seem to run well for me. And I don't know what that is. But I did not have a good time. Pencil 2D is easy for beginners, but it's also limited with tools. Okay, but you like it simple. Well, that makes sense. Art Rage is like that. That's a painting program that's designed to kind of simulate real, like, paint media. But it's designed to be simple so that someone who's an IRL painter can sort of get into digital a little more easily. So, you know, it's something that's more similar to what they're used to working with instead of being just a full-on plunge into the world of digital, right? It even has like a little water cup, little water glass. So when you touch your brush to this little glass of water, it, you know, rinses the brush out like if you were doing watercolors. It's in your hefe. What's up? Is your title, stream title clickbait? Did it get you here? Did it work? This could save your life. What if someone was attacking you and someone... Oh yeah, I didn't put that in the... I didn't do that stream title on the YouTube side. So for those on the YouTube side, what is the stream title? Oh, this one concept could save lives. See, the thing is, on YouTube, that would get a bunch of views, and then people would be angry. On Twitch, no one's gonna, you know, watch my stream anyway, so, you know. And that's too clickbaity. I don't make animations, if you're asking me. Oh, you're talking to Dope, probably. Yeah, because Dote's the animator. me, this is just a concept sketch that I'm doing today. I normally paint like this. So I paint. And like another example we might have in here of my normal style. There, Elvis Frog too. So I don't normally do line work, and they normally start off with like sketches. Today I did some line work because it's just a quick concept thing that we're gonna do on maybe some merch. Maybe do some POD stuff with these designs. This is one that's gonna go into a future piece. So this is one of my sort of concepts. You like the toad? Thank you. Silly animated OCs. I don't know what we're gonna do with some of this stuff. I was thinking of a little bit of animation just for like channel graphics, but I don't do. I only did animation for game development. So for me, I'm not really that well practiced. Should we have a separate one for the calendar? I don't know. Let's just paint. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I'm going to use the lines. It's just I want to keep it easier to print. Here's my paintbrush. Right. What color do we have? Not the right color. No, that's the wrong. I want the hard edge brush. Heyo, Garrett. So you can see, like, the concept here is, you know, the Wednesday meme. For those who know of it, where, you know, it's Wednesday, my dudes. And this frog is circling all the Wednesdays on his calendar. I thought it'd be something cute to try. Oh, it's lightsaber. Oh, right. I have a concept in my head of doing like frog versions of a bunch of Star Wars characters, and then doing like a movie poster style collage, like how they do for the movies. But each frog is going to be a species. There'll be different species, and they'll, I think, be kind of related to, like, the species will be related to the character in some way. You know, so I'm choosing the species based on their characteristics matching with the characters from Star Wars. For the cons, well, you know, I like frogs. And I thought it'd be a cool thing. That's mostly what I do is frogs. Why don't you fill the green color with the paint bucket? Because the lines aren't closed. You can't fill if the lines aren't filled in, if they're not all touching. I mean, that would just fill the whole page. I often don't use tools like that either. There, I don't want to have to search for it. I want to just remember it. Something like that. Something simple. Off work for 4 days. That's cool. Is so what, like a little mini vacation, or is that just like your normal schedule? That's neat. You'll get a good amount of relaxation. Well, this looks terrible this close. But again, we're just filling in color. We'll do another concept soon. Oh my god, you know what we're doing? I did all that line stuff on the wrong layer. As I usually do. Oh, you weren't scheduled on your normal days this week? Okay. Time goes way too quick, actually. I don't disagree with that at all. If I have phone in my hand, day passes too fast. Oh, yeah, I get that. Lines. There. Get to the right layer. That'll help a ton. I don't like this brush preview. It's kind of hard to estimate where... Nope, I need to get that speck. It's gonna drive me crazy. There. Well, I did have it before. Here, let's try the other direction. I'm just gonna do this all day. Everyone okay with that? Sometimes my hand just does not move the way I want it to. Is there like something wrong with my tablet? The line needs to be thicker. What device am I working on? I'm working on a tablet called ZenSlabs. I'll show you here. This is the thing for it. This is what the tablet itself looks like. And this is a little controller, little wireless controller that gives me scroll on that wheel there, and has several other buttons that I can assign for stuff that I have, as you can see. It doesn't have a display. It's not a display tablet. I don't like those. I like just a regular non-display, like simple kind of tablet. And this one works with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth. Let's see if that works a little bit. Again, we're just filling stuff in. I need to start another concept here real quick. Again, I want to at least get 3 sketches done today, so I have some stuff to work on, because I'll work on most of them through the week, and then we'll come back and do stuff on the weekend. You know, when I come back on next Friday. Today is my last stream day of the week, of my stream week, which is between Friday and Sunday. For those on Twitch, I stream on YouTube at the same time. Oh, no, we don't have that. There we go. There's some links if anybody wants to join our stuff. Let's see. And on the YouTube side, there is a link to the an invite to my Discord, to the Braxtopia Discord. I'm trying to start like a little art community. Everyone's welcome. You don't have to be an artist. You just have to be cool. That's because that's where all the cool kids hang out. It's very small right now. I think it'll be fun. Ooh, I was practicing on that frog game. There's a Guess the Frog game that this bot, I installed another bot into my Discord, a second frog bot, and you have to guess or figure out what species. It shows you a picture and you have to guess the species right, and if you get it wrong, that you have to start over, and otherwise it just keeps going and sort of keeps your score. I think I'm up to 39 now. Some people have like over 700. Like, that takes a lot of time. XP Pen Deco 01 version 2. Okay, I have heard of this. What, Wacom 1? Okay, I have not seen a Wacom 1, but my first tablet was a Wacom Bamboo Create. I still have it, it's just not supported anymore by anything above like Windows 10. No, Windows 7. Yeah. It's not supported anymore, so I can't. I had to buy the Zen Slabs for my my new PC, which is running Windows 11. Yeah. Yes, I'm Braxton Wise. And my YouTube channel is Third Coffee Studio. Or Third Coffee Art, which is the handle, right? You always have to have that sort of unique identifier so people know that it's, specifically your channel. Because I guess more people can have the name than just one. I don't know. I still don't understand the purpose of handles, but I'm like, why do you need a second name? Anyway. Oh, okay. It's okay. Whoa, I got it. No big. So you can say army? No. Oh, your cat rolled on your phone. What? Is that even a thing? Well, I guess it would. I mean, it's a touch screen. Would the cat would the fur allow the static to go through to where it would actually affect the screen. Or am I just crazy? This is my first one, so it had to be cheaper. I get that. And they don't have to be that expensive. You just need a decent stylus. You don't have to go all out. I mean, like a little Huion or something is gonna do you fine. It just has to have a few sensitivity levels, you know, in the stylus, and most all of them do nowadays. And that's it. It doesn't have to be much. Like if this one breaks or something, I'm just gonna get a Huion or whatever. I'm not gonna like get a Cintiq or anything fancy. It's not necessary. And I don't want a display tablet anyway, because I'd have to sort of hunch over looking down at it, instead of just looking up at my monitor. It's, I guess, better for my back is the way I see it. What are we gonna make that? That yellow, pencil yellow. That should be like a Crayola color. Pencil yellow. Also, who decided that it should be yellow? Who decided pencils were going to be that yellow color? I mean, maybe it had a purpose. I don't know. Oh, it didn't bother anything. Okay. Well, I didn't see. I was looking to see if anything weird had popped up, like when your cat rolled over on your phone. If that's what you were talking about. Oh. I joined you on Discord by name. Okay. Oh, cool, cool. Very cool. Welcome in. Should it be red? No, because it's in red. It's a red colored pencil. But maybe it should be a marker then. You know, people don't use colored pencils on their freaking posters, do they? Or calendars, right? If anyone does, let me know. I'm not trying to pencil shame anybody. It wouldn't be erasable unless it was that color race. Those things are neat. It's the only erasable colored pencil that I know of. And they're a little bit water soluble too, so if you draw on, if you're doing line and wash, right, and you've wetted the paper and then draw on it, it can create like more brilliant colors in the lines and stuff. I need to get a set of those. Maybe next month. Okay. Just concept for now. Later on we'll... I don't know. I'm still struggling with this. Hold on. I undid a thing. Undo. Redo. I was trying to hit Control S instead. I hit the wrong button. Okay. What was another concept? I want to get a couple more sketches done. We're trying to do 3 sketches today. Kabuto Frog versus Bird. Painted version of AI emotes. Yes, we originally made some of our emotes with AI. And I have been repainting or creating like handmade versions of those. In fact, Braxto Sus is a repaint. That one. Oh, but that one's from a picture. That's not an AI one. That's right. Anyway, it was just something we were playing around with for a while. And so we used that to make some of our emotes real quick. With the intention of me making my own versions of them. Which is why I have it in my list. Yeah, so that sus there, although we can't do it in YouTube, of course. The emote only works over here on Twitch. It came from a photo that I think Refraction had found, and then he pinned it in the Discord, and then I found it and thought it was amazing, and then I made an emote out of it, and then later on I made a like I repainted it. So now it's not a photo, it's a digital painting, drawing. Frog taking selfie. You know what? I want to do that. Let's try. We'll try the selfie frog today. Any specific reason for sketching these frogs? You know, you mean like why do I focus on frogs, or it's kind of my main subject matter. And you know, frogs are popular and they're cute and weird, and it's one of my favorite animals. So I sketch a lot of them. You know, like if someone loves birds or dogs, they might do a lot of those. I love frogs, so I sketch and draw a lot of frogs. These sketches, though, are going to be for like merch designs and stuff. I think. All right, how is this going to work? I don't know. I don't even know how we're gonna do. Let's see. Taking a selfie. A frog taking a selfie, but he's using his tongue as a selfie stick. And I just cannot envision that. Like, would we do it from the perspective of the phone? You know, it'd be much bigger if so. You know, like, is it like a picture of the frog? That's a terrible frog. We'll do like a little cutesy. Little arm and body. But then how do we do it? It would just look like that. Like the tongue would just be off picture, off screen. I don't know if that would work. Are you getting paid for it or just hobby? Well, this will be for a store, an eBay store. So I'm not employed by anybody. I guess self-employed. So these would be for a print-on-demand store in eBay. Or to sell prints of, maybe not these. I think the Star Wars thing is probably going to be a print thing. Like a nice art print kind of deal. Oh, that's why we didn't. Okay, hold on. I need to have a new thing for this. I need a folder for this. Selfie frog. There, we have to have a save spot for it. I might as well take the time to organize it now, or I'll be searching for it later. Alright, so I'll go again with cartoony frog. Uh-oh. Brush freak out. It's gonna look like a baby elephant. What on earth am I drawing right now? I don't know how that's gonna work. Because if we do it from the perspective of the phone, you know, like the tongue coming out of his mouth is gonna look weird. It's just gonna be that. Like, that's all you're gonna see. We should be thumbnailing this, actually. I mean, that's what I did over here, but this one should also be a thumbnail. First, let's get rid of this because this looks stupid. I mean, just for no other reason than because it looks stupid. Okay, what is that? That usually have like a little button under there. We have like rounded off things. Oh, what was the other one? Maybe we can tackle something else. Where was the one that we're gonna do blue sky? Right. So here's another one because I like blue sky a lot, and in fact, my blue sky is available in the video description. Just throwing that out there. They have. I'm gonna do like a thing. Of course, it's white, right? There. So I'm gonna have a. It's gonna be a thing like this. It'll be a cell phone, another little cell phone thing. And it's gonna be like a post, you know, like a little thing, and then of course another brush freak out. It's RF interference. Well, this is just an idea. I mean, I don't have a reference for this, unless I was looking for. I mean, I really don't want to look up artwork that someone's already done. So this is like a post, you know, like this is their little profile picture. We'll do it like this. Like a little profile picture. And then here's their post, right? And then another. What's your idea? Let's hear it. Oh, okay, don't. Have a great day at work. And thank you for hanging around, hanging in there. Thanks for hanging in there. Okay, so like it's, you know, these posts, and like one's like a frog post doing the selfie thing, right? Like this one. Okay, so little frog on there. Little frog with a little arm out, and then taking a selfie because it's his arm holding the camera. And then there's another thing. So here's the little like button, and you click like, right? Except it's a frog, a frog hand holding the cell phone, right? Oh yeah, I can do that. That's probably where we're going next, yeah. But I want to get this hammered out before I do anything like that. And I have done that in the past, because it does help me visualize my ideas. How do we get the hand like there? Here's a finger. pen pressure on it so I can get in there. Right. And then, damn it, there is a lot going on today. I knew it was feeling swimmy to begin with, but man, it usually doesn't do it this hard. I would not recommend this tablet. I mean, it works great, it's designed well, but the dongle I don't think is shielded. It gets RF interference. I think this is RF interference. It seems to be a common problem with these. It makes me angry. Like that, right? But yeah, I'm not opposed to that idea. I'm gonna just hammer out most of it, and then maybe use that as like inspiration. Okay, so we have something like this, and then it's like a frog. See, but the thing is that it's a frog hand. That's the whole joke of it. Is that these are all frog posts. Right? That these are all frog posts, and there's a thumb. Gonna like click and like, and click to like. That one's filled in. Clicked like on another frog post at Blue Sky. Except here's the cool part. Well, I don't know if this is a cool part to anyone else. Here's the hand, as rudimentary as it is. We're in the ugly phase right now. Okay. And there's the other side of the hand and the palm. See, the point of the funny part is it's a frog hand. And it's not Blue Sky, instead it's Blue Fly. And it's its own, you know, it's like a take on, you know, just generic social media, but it's kind of making a play on Blue Sky. You know, Blue Sky has that little, is it a butterfly? Yeah, yeah. It's like a little butterfly. Well, that's not a butterfly. That's no butterfly. Yeah, well, they have that as a silhouette. So I was thinking blue sky. I was saying Blue Fly. Instead, the frog version is Blue Fly, and instead it's a silhouette of a fly. You see, although we need reference. Okay, here we go. Look. Yeah. Which one is? Ooh, that's iconically. Yeah. Okay. I like that. How big are you? Oh, you are hefty. I like you. Okay. Let's bring that over into the other. Let's turn it there. This will be on like a shirt, I think. It's got to be big enough. It's got to be big enough. This is not going to work on a coffee mug, I don't think. So if we do... Let's move this over. Right. Our jank frog hand. And make a frog with his mirror image in front face, and then put the mirrored face image in the phone by drawing a phone outline. Gripped phone by his tongue. Yeah. I'm trying to get. I get what you're saying. I get you. I'm trying to picture that, but I think that's what we're gonna do. I think. Let's do the fly. I don't want to sidetrack myself too much here. Try and make like an iconic. Ooh, don't we have a symmetry ruler in here? Okay. Although I don't know how to undo the symmetry ruler. So. Where's this at? Like fly. Oof. Looks more like an ant. Uh-oh. Well, we're having some weird RF problems today. I don't know what that is, making that happen so often. I don't know why my hand keeps going up like that. Looking a lot like an ant. Okay, kind of fly-like. Let it come out. Let's just have a line go out there. And then let's do another. We can't see the back legs though. We could see them through the body, right? Yeah. No. If it's gonna be like an icon, that'd be different. You don't want it to be like that. Something like that. And it'd be like solid. But we're not gonna, you know, like fill. I just want to have some color right there. We'll just hatch in some color a little bit. What the tool called by which you're making a mirror image? This one is a ruler, and it's this little angled little triangle thing over here on the left, and it is a symmetrical ruler. And they have several others. Perspective, special ruler, I don't know what that one is. Maybe you customize that one. Figure ruler, linear, curve, ruler pen, I don't know what that is. I have not experimented with these much. Hold on. Yeah, somehow I added that to the other layer. Alright, anyway, back to it. I'll do... I think the whole thing should be blue, right? Again, it's an icon. Should it be... I don't want to go too ornate with that. Here, it won't be there. Undo, undo. And then we do like a lighter version to show the body getting faded out by the wings. And using a darker gray for the legs. We lighter blue because we did blue on everything. Right. Come on, Braxton, get it together. You're embarrassing yourself. Everyone's watching. serious business. This is probably going to be solid, though. Yeah. Probably going to be solid. Ooh, we should do... Nah, it's already too much. It needs to just be solid. For an icon, it really should be. It needs to all be solid. You know? Yeah, it has to be completely covered. Anyway, just a silhouette. Okay. And that will be... Hold on. Ah. I had the wrong thing. Like that. Crap. I forgot, we have to link them, I think. Yes. Will it go as small as I want it to? Yeah. Like that. Blue fly instead of blue sky. Alright, why does this ruler thing... Oh, the ruler is off. I don't know how to make that go away. I never know how to do that with those layers. No, it doesn't work. Anyway, let's grab another layer. Here, let's drop these down. Oh no, that does a thing. It turns the layer off and on, but it confuses me. Just grab another layer. You like it? Hey, Kinderstadt. Welcome in. Well, it's gonna be... Oh, were you getting the... You're probably watching for a while. So, yeah, it's gonna be, hopefully, like a frog hand clicking like on a frog social thing, right? Social network. Blue fly. I think my brush was trying to freak out a second ago. Did anyone catch that? I think it was just trying to freak out on me again. Alright, so what was the other one? I need to do a selfie frog. And we were going to do that. That was, in fact, it was suggested by Kamar. I like that little fly. That looks neat, actually. Now see, now I know I've become a frog if looking at flies makes me hungry. And right now, I'm not exactly hungry. So I think we're safe. I don't have to worry about if I'm becoming a frog. But I think I will end up becoming a frog eventually. Okay, so this is just concept. I'm just trying to figure out how we would show that. Because the frog is going to be taking a selfie of themselves, but they're holding their phone with the tongue. I'm just blank. And you know, the tongue instead of a selfie stick. Let me see. What if I find the reference thing is a good idea? I'm gonna look up, just see if there is an image of just selfies. Selfie taker. What if we just throw some stuff in there and see? See, like this. Things like this. So I can get a concept. Like there, you can see the back of their phone. But why would you be seeing the back of it? Oh yeah, okay. Well, but you just... Right. Because the camera can face away from you, right? But you're seeing it on the screen. So this is the image that the camera's seeing. We would see that on the same side. Okay, I think that first one was good. Like this. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Okay. I'll drag that into the fly tab. In fact, we don't need the fly tab open now. I've got like a little tab of fly sketch. I want to have something reference, of course, because reference. That really is the secret to everything. It just always have reference. It just has to be similar, just like that. It's got to be something similar. So if we have, let's move these. It's M. I hate it when it does that. I mean, I know I drew them. It should know where they are. I don't like this system. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. I like that. Yeah. I get you. We'll do two. I'm gonna do this one of the reference that I found, and then we'll do a little concept thing of the one that you did too. Okay. First of all, what was I trying to do? It's not changing anything. Oh, right, because it's all on this layer. Right. There. Alright. Let's get a different layer here. And if we go and then I don't know, I want this bigger. I don't draw big enough. Kinda has a little dealy on it. Which they don't really have that on them anymore. Like my phone has like the fingerprint reader through the screen. And you know, there's no little activation button anymore. Should be above or below? No. Like this. Darn it. What am I even doing? It has to be covered up by this though, doesn't it? Well, we haven't done anything yet, but I get what you mean. Yeah, let's make this larger. Still trying to figure out how I want to get this in there. Alright. We're gonna have to draw through him. I'll grab blue. Now, I do have to draw through it. Okay, hold on. If we do this, so we cover up most of his face. He would be smaller, wouldn't he? And then here's the eyes. Oh my god, this is the ugliest frog. It's a hammerhead frog. Worst frog ever. Like this. And then we would do... It looked like a bear. With deformed ears. And you can't see its face. Like a nightmarish teddy bear. What am I making? See? Like this. And you can see the tongue coming out off screen. Smiling. It's an evil smile. I don't even know. Like this. Tongue. Like that. See? A little smile there. And his little body. right? And little frog arms. Little, like there. Like that, first of all. And this, it's not a selfie, but it is a selfie because it's a picture of his own face, right? What would it be then? Well, the thing is, you would see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this one. We at least have one. Mr. Rocky. Now put the mouth in the forehead and you really will have a hammerhead frog. Yeah. Like up here. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to get some rain frogs. I need to figure out how to draw a rain frog. About the cutest frog on the entire planet. If it weren't for that, like, what is that? It's like that British documentary. If it weren't for that, no one would know what a rain frog was. Or thumbnailing, son. Okay, and then the reference that Kumar sent is, and the camera would be facing this way, but this is kind of like in the one that I showed here, the one that I found online. It's really just to sort of display what's going on back there, even though that really wouldn't be a selfie. Because you'd have the camera, you'd have the screen face toward yourself, right? Did you hear about the new Costa Rica glass frog that was found? It looks like Kermit. Is that real? Because I want to see that. Glass frog is my favorite species, actually, so I'm like really curious. Oh yeah. Oh, that's, well, it's a regular glass frog. Is it new? Here. It's not new. I did a version of this. This is the one that I actually look. I like how they're matching him up. But is it new? Post on Discord, yes, please. It's like a conspiracy. This particular one is a new. Okay. This looks very much like my... In fact, that might have been the one that I drew. I might have done a Costa Rican glass frog. In fact, that might even be the one that's on my desktop. You see? Okay. Where was I at? Nice. If you posted it, you posted the article? Good, because I'm gonna read that. I will read that later. Okay, so the suggestion that was sent to me was have like here, let's do this. Jank cell phone. Oh yeah, I like that you did the little speaker. I'm on Twitch also. On twitch.tv as Braxton Wise. All one word. That's the chat that you see on screen in the upper right. I don't have a way yet to marry the two chats between YouTube and Twitch. But there is a thing that does it. I think it's like a paid service. I think Restream does that, and I don't really want to deal with Restream. But I'm going to figure out how to marry the chats together so we have something to where people can talk to each other instead of just see each other on screen. Because right now they can't see the YouTube chats. They just hear me talking to someone they can't see. Okay. So it's like this. I like your frog. Also, I like your frog drawing. So we'll do our little simple frog dude. We'll do just simple like Funko eyes, Funko Pop. Follow me on Twitch. Nice, thank you. And it's gonna be, it has to be like, we'd have to angle it as well. So if we did this, right, and then we like that, like we're tilting it away from ourselves, like a little perspective tilt. And then body. Are they calling it? Are they gonna call it the Kermit frog? The Henson? Oh, that'd be so amazing. The Henson's glass frog. I think that'd be the best way. That sounds nice too. Not just the Kermit frog, but Henson's glass frog. Okay, so then we have this end. It's gonna be and this is the back of him. Like that. Will that wrap around? I want that in a different color. I want all that in a different color. This helps my brain separate what these things are. That's a bit much. That's a very hairy tongue. we can refine it. And I don't know why that tongue has to be so incredibly hairy. Also, let's move him. I love working with traditional media, but I also love the conveniences of digital. I don't want to give up either. I want both of them in my world. No, that was the worst arm placement in the history of arm placements. This is what they look like before they start looking decent. We gotta give them a little butt. Is that gonna be our thing now, is frog butts? I hope not. Like artists that do cat butts. I'm sure that'll become illegal soon. Like that. We'll give him some. Make him a tree frog. We'll give him pants. So no one freaks out that it's a naked frog. What am I coloring down there for? Coloring like a psycho. Like a psychopath. Someone right now is coloring like this going, I didn't know I was a psychopath. Someone just learned something new about themselves today. If you color like this, psycho. Just saying. I'm not trying to shame you. If this is how you color, you might be a psychopath. If you have a murder wall that you wrote on it with red crayon, you might be a psychopath. Well, I don't know. I have a murder wall. I probably shouldn't judge. He got a freaking smartphone, so at least he should have pants. Okay, you know what? OMS Prime, first of all, welcome, and yeah, you have a good point. It's a good point. He's got pants. He's at least sophisticated enough to be wearing pants. Yeah. So I like this concept. We have like a couple now. We've got Selfie Frog and like a couple versions. And even though this is facing away, it wouldn't really be like that, but still. Because then we could have like more people behind him too. And we could do the same over here too. We can have like a couple other frogs back behind him, and then you could see him in the camera. And then we have the Blue Fly website here where he's clicking like on frog posts. I like that. So that's a couple of ideas. Let's do that. Marks two of them off the list. Yeah, actually, that marks 2 off the list. Let's try for the Kabuto frog versus bird thing. Frog pants, yeah. I think you should connect the tongue from the selfie to the real tongue. Oh, right. How do we do that? You're stumping me. Also, you just got here. So this is more than what we do? Oh, this is another idea that we just had. A frog he's marking off Wednesday on his calendar. I should keep this open just in case. When people pop in, I want them to see what I normally do. There. This is how my stuff normally looks like. Oh, you're the Kumar guy. Oh, you're Kumar. Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to remember. I might make the mistake from one side to the other. You'll have to remind me sometimes. With, like, you know, different nicknames and stuff. Or handles. Anyway, then you've already seen that. Okay, so... this is all in one layer too. How is he gonna... Well, the thing is that it does go off screen in the same direction. So you wouldn't see his tongue. Alright? What do you think? You mean like the other one? The little one that we have here? I connect it down all the way over to here. Are you still talking about this one? Is it reaching higher? So you're saying, like, I don't know, here. Have it lower. Is that what you meant? Make me a little happy. This pen is too thick. Okay. I like the concept. I think what I want to do is do like a couple versions. I like this one too. We could do like a couple versions with like another, like other frogs with them, you know, like another one back here behind him, like a friend frog. Which side would they be on? This side? This non-tongue side? Like a little... like a little friend. We can't really see him, but well, we should make it larger. Little face. Like that in the background. Yeah, should be another little frog back here. See, so like arm, arm around friend, arm around frog friend, they should also have pants. Like that. And I want to do the same thing with this one. This is the right side though, isn't it? Isn't this the right side? This should have like a little thing. Like where the camera is. Don't they have that camera hole in the front? Yeah. Let's see. Save that. And we have enough to start with on that. That's gonna take a lot of sketching to try and come up with some stuff that I like for that. I just want to get the positions down. Let's do a new one. Where is that? So what's gonna be is a I don't know what we're doing with this one. This is probably not gonna be for merch. It's just a thing we were doing. It's like a bird. I'll do like a little angry eyebrow. And like that. I don't want him to look like a chicken. He's looking like a chicken. Zapdos, I don't know what that is. Bulk up the cheeks. Do the eyes as in selfie. Yeah, it does look. I mean, well, it's just a sketch. It's just a sketch. I'll figure out what it'll look like later. I definitely don't want it to look like a teddy bear. But I did notice that. For now, I just want to get the positions. That's all. I still don't really know what I'm going to make them look like. Okay. So... Kabuto Frog. I don't even remember how he looked. How did he look? I have to grab a reference of him. Here we go. Here is... They make it so hard to grab onto these things sometimes. This is a thing that we did a while back. And he's a samurai. Oh, he's a bird Pokemon. Okay, I don't know much about Pokemon. I played some, but I was never any good at it. I didn't really enjoy it a lot. This is the one I want to put in there. There's another picture I did of Kabuto Frog with different armor. And he's an OC. So how is he gonna look if he's up here? His helmet is hard to draw. We'll just do like a little Darth Vader helmet. And let's see. Let's look for something. Something that looks cool. Okay, how about that? So if we do this, have his little thing like this, his little samurai helmet. And arms out like, hold on, like this. Right, arms. There's his pants. See, he's leaping in the air. His long feet. Really long feet. See, he's leaping through the air. Challenging this frog, or this bird. They're trying to eat him. Yeah. This is the main concept. I have to draw some other little things, you know, like gesture drawings to try and figure out how that would work. You see? Of course, I would put these lines down first. The lines I want to change. It wouldn't be on that side though. Like maybe he wouldn't have, like a samurai would not have one hand on their sword. Actually. You see, like that. Point in this direction. Something like that. Like he's jumping in the air in order to attack this giant bird. Something like that. That's how I'm thinking of it. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so let's get rid of these. because I don't like these as well as much. Make them larger. Also might experiment with some AI suggestions as well to conceptualize this a little better. Like this. We have to show they have to have two hands. They always have two hands, right? And that's the helmet. This is a little frog face. It's awful. It's gonna take a while for me to redraw him. It's been a while since I've drawn this character. Just blacken that in. He's got these sort of pants, these sort of baggy pants, like the really long baggy pants. Foot, toe, heel, knee, but then this would hang down, right? Something like that. And this needs to be here. Which side? No. Would that be the closer side? Maybe. Let's dig some of that out as well. Little glint of death. These little tassels that hold his head on, or his helmet, his kabuto. We could make this really ornate too. Like, to make this impossibly ornate. the clothing and stuff. Let's not do that. It's insane. All right. Yeah, I like this pose. Let's do that smaller real quick. Okay. Like that. This is how it was going to go. Give him like a stern look. Right? Yeah, thank you. I like it. Okay, because I want him to be small enough so you get it. So it can't be confused with a regular dude. But we'll have like his webbed feet sticking out, or his head will be like a 3/4 view instead. But that's going to take me a while to figure out how to do that. What I would love is to have modeled that in like Blender, and then I could turn it around as a 3D object. That would be amazing. Then I would have my own built-in reference for any pose I wanted him to be in. But, you know, I have not worked in Blender for a while now. And my Blender skills were kind of elementary to begin with, so I would have to just relearn the whole thing. Hey yo, Arpeggiatura. I also caught your YouTube stream. It was very good. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we did some stuff, and we're going to close it down in a second here, so sorry for those who got here late. Next week, we're going to be starting earlier in the day, and, well, I don't know, we may not start that next week. We're going to see what the weather's like, but probably it's going to be like a couple hours earlier than what we normally start at. So for me, in my time zone, which would be U.S. Central Time Zone, which would be like, what, 10 a.m. I think is when I'm going to go live. But it's always going to be Selfie Frog. Hold on. Do I have one? Alright, we'll just make another folder. Frog and bird, we'll call it.
OMG, I don't know what I want SpongeBob to say.
Oh my
what
God.
should I say? Squidworth?
Wow. That just made me jump out of my seat. I almost... I was like, what? Let's see. We'll just call it Frog and Bird for now. Okay, so we have this. This is what we did the other day, Mr. Rocky. This is what we did the other day. And today we're doing these
Refraction
concepts.
PCA62 asked me, can you roast Braxton Wise? Oh, Braxton Wise. Huh? Talk about someone with more brushes than common sense. They might have gotten
Wow.
lost on their way to an art class and ended up in a How to Confuse Your Audience in 10 Easy Steps seminar.
It only
if
takes
their
10
brush
steps.
strokes were as straight as their storytelling, we might get through one stream without asking, what in the jellyfish is going on here? Yuck!
Okay, that was good. That was kind of hilarious. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so we have this. We have... Why is it that I keep saving and yet it's never saved? I keep looking up there and the asterisk is still there. There's our frog that we finished. Selfie frog. We did 1, 2 versions, and then the blue sky version here, which is just a hand. You know, the main point of it is to see the this part, right?
Bum Rocky asked me, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh, the age-old existential crisis of the woodchuck. If a woodchuck could chuck wood, it would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck.
That's
if
true.
a woodchuck could chuck wood. Assuming, of course, it wasn't too busy questioning its life choices or getting distracted by the latest wormhole theories.
I thought he was gonna keep going. I didn't know that would just end abruptly. Okay, I didn't know roast was a thing. Woo must have gotten that off of some other channel. He didn't get that from here. We never used the bot. Well, actually not never. I guess it does get used. I'm like, where did you learn that? I feel like the parent. Your kid comes home saying Sigma and energy, and you're like, where did you learn? Who did you learn that from? Okay. So this is, yeah, they do look like teddy bears. You're right. But again, these are just reminders. These are just reminders for what we're doing. Yeah, but they do look like teddy bears. And I will be conscious of that when I, you know, when I start doing this stuff. We'll try to do like a 3/4 view. For now, this is just so we can see what we're doing. All right, have a good one. OMS or Kumar, I guess whichever one works. Have a really great day. Oh, it's 3:20 a.m. Holy crap. Okay, well, definitely. You probably appreciate the earlier streams then. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Let's see. I think that's about it. Oh, and then there's this Frog Wednesday that we did earlier today. I'm still thinking we're not gonna go with this cartoony outline style. I'm just gonna like paint it like I normally would. I need to hammer out what everything's gonna look like. Okay, let's shut it down for today. Does anything have any stuff that needs saving? I will be back on Frog Friday and get rid of all of our sort of references. And I want everyone to have a really great day and have a great week, or try to. And I'll be back on Friday. Have a really great one.